years ago, a fish-patterned clay shard was born along the Wei River, awakening Chinese civilization. Along these fertile waters, ancient Yangshao people built thatch huts and cast nets, founding permanent human settlement. Spun by mud-stained hands, raw earth transformed beneath intense kiln heat into a vessel, preserving dawn's breath. 3,000 years ago, Zhou people raised massive timber pillars into the sky, establishing rites and music. Beneath torchlit skies, the Zhou Son of Heaven raised a golden chalice as bronze bells prayed for peace, yet peace dissolved in 221 BC as thunderous hooves of Qin shook earth, forging a fierce empire. Rising from war's ashes, Xi'an anchored along the Wei River, uniting fractured lands into one vast realm. In shadowed workshops, craftsmen applied vermilion lacquer onto clay soldiers, sculpting an army for an emperor's slumber. Thousands of painted warriors stood inside dark underground vaults, before heavy earth sealed them, burying a legend. Out of Qin's ruins, the Han Dynasty laid Weiyang Palace foundations in 200 BC, birthing eternal Chang'an. Laid like a grand chessboard, Han Chang'an flanked triple-arched gates, standing as East Asia's pulsing heart. In 130 BC, after 13 years wandering the west, Zhang Qian returned, unrolling a map opening China. Camel bells echoed across sands as merchant caravans strode toward stone gates, inaugurating the legendary Silk Road. Inside Chang'an's markets, copper coins clinked amidst silks and spices, where global merchants drank together. Yet rebellion tore late Han. Dark smoke billowed from sacred shrines, drowning imperial splendor in grief and ashes. Camel bells echoed across sands as merchant caravans strode toward stone gates, inaugurating the legendary Silk Road. Inside Chang'an's markets, copper coins clinked amidst silks and spices, where global merchants drank together. Yet rebellion tore late Han. Dark smoke billowed from sacred shrines, drowning imperial splendor in grief and ashes. In 650, Monk Xuanzang returned after 10,000 miles with Indian sutras, bringing wisdom to East Asia. Erected for holy scriptures, the giant Wild Goose Pagoda reached azure skies in 652, an emblem of faith. By 700 AD, Chang'an's West Market was Earth's commercial hub, where global traders weighed precious pearls. Inside Daming Palace, pipas harmonized with Western flutes, proving Chang'an conquered the world through radiant culture. Behold Chang'an at its peak, home to 1 million souls across grid wards, medieval Earth's grandest super metropolis. On lantern festival nights, paper lights illuminated canals, turning Chang'an into a galaxy of golden dreams. High upon Hanyuan Hall, the Tang Emperor received global envoys bowing, proving Chang'an was all under heaven. In 755, flames of rebellion erupted. Royal laughter dissolved into clashing steel as smoke engulfed palaces. Weeds pushed through marble stairs, while bare pillars stood weathered, leaving golden Tang memories among fallen halls. Though rebuilding started, wounds ran deep. Imperial avenues grew quiet. Chang'an stood, but its soul vanished. In 907, imperial palaces were dismantled timber by timber, executing the world's greatest capital overnight. Through centuries of Song and Yuan rule, weathered earthen gates stood silent, watching lone riders pass. In 1370, under Ming rule, gray bricks covered ancient Earth, bestowing a new name, Xi'an, Western Peace. A dark gray fortress wall was completed around Xi'an, protecting the province, yet recalling a diminished horizon. Beneath somber brick walls, quiet provincial life endured through centuries, as local merchants traded tea and silk. At the 20th century's turn, a steam locomotive's whistle shattered quiet, laying steel rails awakening the city. In December 1936, amid falling snow, the Xi'an incident unfolded, thrusting the ancient stronghold into history. Red brick chimneys rose in 1950s as factory hammers echoed, dressing Xi'an in blue industrial uniforms. In March 1974, A farmer digging a well struck something hard, and modern sounds abruptly ceased. As soil was brushed aside, a soldier's clay face emerged after 2,200 years, facing modern skies. Archaeologists cleared dust and pieced together clay as thousands of terracotta warriors rose from earth once more. A grand dome of steel and glass spanned the pit, blending modern architecture, protecting the eighth wonder. Today, millions of global travelers gather in silent wonder above the pit, where 2,000 years stand frozen. When night falls, modern Xi'an blazes with light as Ming walls gleam golden, uniting past and present. The camera slowly descends from glowing skies, passing through the museum roof, drifting into a shadowed display cabinet. Resting softly under a spotlight is the 8,000-year-old pottery shard, while tourists rush past oblivious